Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Valheim. If you're like me, you've lost close to a couple hundred hours of this game this month. I was paying attention to it since the PC gaming show at Faux E3 or Jeff Cella or whatever you want to call it this year. But a lot of people are starting to work on some pretty impressive builds, so I thought I would introduce you guys to the beginning of a build that I'm starting here in Valheim. This is a abandoned Draugr village. I don't know if you guys have come across these in the game, but inside any meadows, you could come across an actually fully built village. This was fully built, but it was all dilapidated. Dilapidated? Is it a D or a T? I don't know. Anyways, each building is filled with Draugrs, and you gotta wipe them out, and then you can, build your table and come in and kind of repurpose and refurbish the entire town and use it for whatever you need. So that was kind of like my home base during the entire playthrough while we took care of business and did boss fights and whatnot, and really enjoyed it. But I wanted to do something a little bit more complex. A lot of creators, a lot of people out here are starting some pretty stellar builds. I don't know if you've seen the Millennium Falcon build, but it's wild. But I found a continent that I wanted to use for a pretty elaborate build, because I didn't want to do like just a single mega structure or like a single keep or a single castle, whatever, to house everything. So I wanted to find an island that had pretty interesting terrain to it. And this guy's like, it's pretty big, but it's not like so big that you can't run across it in a reasonable amount of time. And this thing has every biome that has current content in it. So it has, black forests and meadows and swamps and plains and a mountain in the middle, and it's really cool and really resource rich, which is great for my build. So I wanted to first sort of like map it out and stake an area. There was a Draugr village here, but pretty soon I'm going to be wiping out all these buildings. These are all going to be gone because this is just like sort of original was in-game builds, and I don't think that's like super interesting. So I wanted to start my build from what I see as the entry point, which would be, the dock. So this was like actually a land formation that I did a little bit of terraforming on that I'm going to clean up a little bit more in the water, because this game has tides. So it has to be plenty deep for boats that come in. So I built this sort of like gatehouse, welcome house. This was what I built today, the dock, and this took freaking like 4 hours to do. But you always feel real good when you're done with it. So one of the key things I want with what I'm building is just like little attention to detail things, food, decorations, seating, lighting, using weapons and stuff to decorate. Motor is above my welcome area. Hi, Motor. You're dead. Smile. Also, one of the things I did with my dock is I use these long wooden poles sort of to park the boat. So, you pull in from, I think that's the north, whatever, and it'll stop you right here. So I'm going to take that sort of design and apply it to each side of the dock, so there's plenty of room for other boats as well if people come and visit on the server. But it's kind of nerdy, but I've been watching the Imagineering show on Disney Plus, which is fantastic if you're a Disney nerd like me. But a lot of their design philosophy comes from not necessarily what is directly around you, but what's in the background, like the things that are out of focus are what's going to add a lot of character. So, my intent is to flesh out the dock a little bit better and have a couple more stands along here for when other boats visit. But also at the end of it, build like a pretty grand gate entrance, like a welcoming gate. And then in the background, you'll see out of focus, there will be like keeps and stylized village and different kinds of buildings that just sort of, poke out or grab your attention close and far. So this is the beginning of my build. What kind of style are you guys leaning towards? I absolutely love this game, and I am so happy that the devs are getting a lot of support. It's gaining a ton of popularity on Steam. I think it peaked at like 500,000 concurrent players recently. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what we're doing with this build here, and from time to time make a video and throw it up there and see what you guys think. I'm sure there'll be some people that says, "Yeah, that's just a dock." whatever. Anyways, let me know what you guys are building, how you're enjoying the game. I am absolutely loving it. I have put almost 200 hours into this game so far, and I don't see it slowing down for me anytime soon. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying Valheim and building your builds, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.